Hi, I'm Michael Barrett with Neighborhood TV, and I'm here in downtown Mooresville, where the annual 4th of July parade will be heading right down Main Street here very soon. As many of you know, the town is celebrating its 150th anniversary this year, and for 125 of those years, D.E. Turner and Company Hardware has been operating in the same spot right behind me. To sum it up, this isn't just any business. It's a space that embodies the historical spirit of this community. When you walk through the front door, you're taken back to a time when the small towns of America truly defined the country. So let's take a look inside and hear from the people who have made it such a special place.
This is a garden hose thread, and what's in the back of here is a pipe thread. It's two different.
In the old days.
D.E. Turner and Company Hardware is the oldest operating business in Mooresville. Its longtime proprietor and owner, Jack Moore, started working there as a 14-year-old in 1946. His 4 grown children, Nancy, Donna, Jackie, and Danny, have helped to sustain it as an entirely family-run operation over the years, and Danny is there every day, having worked there almost 36 years himself.
The store was built in 1899 by David Elmer Turner. And my dad, when he was 14, 1946, my grandfather said that you need to get a job and help out. So Dad came up and asked Mr. Turner if he could have a job, and Dad said, "Are you in school?" Mr. Turner said, "Are you in school?" My dad said, "Yes, sir, I am," because Dad had quit school and went back. He said, "Well, as long as you stay in school, you can come in and help out." And he's been here ever since. In the old days, it was more plows, implement, farming, all pertaining to that, more so than what it's evolved to now.
A lot of farming equipment was sold through the hardware. A lot of hardware needs, but not really food. So we did sell housewares. We sold plates and cups and pots and pans, and in addition to the farm equipment.
Jack Moore has opted for a slower pace in recent months as his children now oversee the full-time operation of the store. He also prefers to let them speak to the details of its rich history, which they know well from practically growing up inside the 3-story landmark of brick, stone, and wood.
The Turners just didn't change a lot of things, and it really, fast forward, it really paid off. They just didn't the floors are original, the shelving is original, and all that, but Mr. Turner, I think, just loved the history, and his love passed on to my dad for the love of the building itself.
And there's still no air conditioning.
So when we say we're a cool store, not in July and August. We are not a cool store in July and August. It gets rather warm in here. We open the big doors, and the air, we kind of push the air through with fans and things like that, and it's nice.
He said, of course, he'd come up straight there. Wreck right here.
These days, there are 2 kinds of customers who come into the store.
When they come in the front door, I told him when they come in the front door, if they come straight, they want to ask you something. If they come in and take a right, they want to be left alone to look.
And they come from everywhere.
We love to say we're global because people come in, and a lot of people buy our T-shirts, and it has, Turner's Hardware on the bag, established 1899. And we've had people from, like Germany, Ireland. We have people that have come into the area to visit people, and then came by. We had some people this week from Chicago, Idaho, Iowa.
The store holds untold treasures and historical relics of yesteryear, such as the original cash register from 1899.
So on the cash register, there's all these different drawers. So when you were ringing someone up, you would push the lever to your drawer. And Dad said, if you were short, you had to make up the difference. So you were never short. You were never short in your till. So we like to keep her here just so that people can see what used to be.
This is one of the original phones that we used in the hardware. Years ago, we put a little sticker on here so we wouldn't forget it was number 26. So you would just simply pick the phone up and you would talk to the operator. Daddy said her name was Edith. Edith, oh, there's a...
There's almost more to take in than the eye can process.
But this old needle display is one of our treasures that we discovered in opening up drawers and doors and shelves. But you select your needle that you want on the top. So you need this needle here, and the arrows point to it, and the inside spins, and then when you open
The door, there's your needles are in there. There's these little casings where the needles are.
Adapting to trends became a continuing theme through the years.
Oh yeah, the Red Ryder BB guns. We have some local vendors that we carry honey, peanut butter, some soaps, some lotions, and different things. So, a man or lady, young, old, there's something here for just about everybody.
When Jack Moore accepted the opportunity to buy the store from the Turner family in 1981, he had no foolish notions about changing the name.
I remember when we bought the store in when Dad bought it in 81, I said, so we're going to change it to Moore's Hardware, right? Not Turner's. And Dad said, oh, I wouldn't think of it. And I'm like, no, why not? Our last name isn't Turner. And he goes, son, that no one would know how to get to Moore's Hardware. He said, but everybody can tell you how to get to Turner's Hardware.
And though he's no longer running the store, Jack Moore still pays a couple of visits every morning during business hours, allowing customers to see his familiar face and say hello. And when he's not there, everyone asks about him.
Quit trying to keep count of folks. Say, be sure and tell your dad I said, hey, and you tell him a guy from so-and-so and this and that and the other, and all that. So yeah, it's constant every day, which is just a tribute to what all he's given and done for the community. So
The store runs through the blood of the Moore family.
This was such a passion for my dad. It almost became a member of the family. That sounds kind of silly, but it's always the hardware. I've got to stop by the hardware behind the store. So each of us in the family has a different love of what we love about the hardware.
And they have no plans of putting it in anyone else's hands.
It was my dad's passion. Now it's become his legacy. How do you not keep that? How do you not keep that?
Yes, look behind you, right, see where the flowers are, the fake flowers? No, that's fine.
For Neighborhood TV, I'm Michael Barrett.